Alrighty guys, and good morning to everyone. So the purpose of this video here is to demonstrate that even after the car has sat for a week, the air suspension does not sag. Now, I know this because I've had this car for like 6 or 7 months, and it will go, maybe sometimes it'll go a week or two between driving, and it's never sagged an inch. Then we're gonna do the last like fail-safe to confirm what I'm saying, just so everyone's on the same page with the air suspension. Is so when you have them and they sag, like if you have one that needs an air suspension repair of some sort and it's losing air pressure, when you crank it up, it will say vehicle low or vehicle rising or something like that. It's been a while since I've had one that had air suspension issues, but it says something along those lines. So we're gonna jump in here and crank it, and this is the first time I've cranked it. Probably, I'm gonna say between a week and 2 weeks. I don't really remember, the days kind of blend together for me. So if we had an air suspension issue, right here would say something along the lines of, I think it says vehicle extremely low. I think that's what it says. And then there's also the suspension service required or something along those lines. I don't, like I said, it's been a while. So if we had issues, we'd see it right here. Also, as you can see, I have windshield shades up, and I do this to protect the leather dash. I would strongly recommend, unless the vehicle will, even if it's inside, whoever wins the auction, you got to really keep the heat off these leather dashboards, or they will eventually. They will shrink. And I've had them recovered. If you can remove it yourself, it's not that big of an ordeal, and I can get them out fairly easily. But if you take it to a shop, I mean, it's gonna it's a big hit. But if you do this, if you put a windshield shade in to protect the dash and keep heat off the dash, they will last. Even if you live up north and you're not necessarily in a hot climate. But I had a Boxster a couple years ago that in the middle of summer, with the leather dash, and I learned my lesson, because the car sold and it sat at my office for like maybe 2 to 3 weeks, waiting on the shipper and the paperwork and the auction to run its course and everything. And when the shipper showed up, one of the door panels, the leather had shrunk just from sitting here. So I had to cancel. I mean, I had a door panel, so I fixed it, but still, it is a concern if you don't take care of it. So after that, I always put windshield shades protectors in all my full leather cars when they sit up here, regardless of the season. So that would be my recommendation to the winner. You can do it or not do it. Completely up to you. Alrighty guys, if you have questions, just let me know, and thanks.